Welcome to St. Francis Service Dogs 2023 graduation. We are so glad that you are with us here today. I'm John Carlin, a longtime board member of St. Francis, and I'll be your MC for the evening. Let's take a look at some of our sponsors who've made this event possible. First of all, our Kaya sponsors in honor of the most recent St. Francis staff dog. They are Sam and Sally Craver, Emergency Veterinary and Specialty Services, River Birch Wealth Management, Roanoke Animal Hospital, and Waldvogel Commercial Properties. Our Tyler sponsors, in honor of the first St. Francis service dog, are Mark and Kathy Baskey Young, Branch Management Corporation, Grand Home Furnishings, Hanging Rock Animal Hospital, Annette Kirby, and Professional Rehabilitative Options. The journey from puppy to St. Francis Service Dog team takes years of dedication and hard work from our partners, our dogs, our trainers, our volunteers, our supporters, and our staff. All of this work has brought us here today to graduation. We are so excited today to celebrate the incredible bond between our partners and their dogs. As you will hear, these exceptional dogs change lives in ways both great and small. The people that you are about to meet have been patiently waiting and working towards this very day, readying their homes, their workplaces, and their lives for their new teammates, working with our training staff to learn how that dog can help them and also the responsibilities that they must meet to care for their dog. They've been going through screenings, home visits, candidate classes, matching interviews, team training, testing, and follow-up. It's a rigorous process that results in a true partnership between human and animal. The dogs you are about to meet have been lovingly raised and trained over the last 2.5 years to complete more than 40 tasks and skills for the people they serve. They have also learned to be confident no matter the environment, steady no matter how stressful things get, and prepared to work at a moment's notice. Some of our partners need their dogs to retrieve dropped or out-of-reach items. They may require help with balance and mobility support. Some need their dog to quickly retrieve medicine or go for help from a caretaker. Some of our dogs use their skills to help many different people in facility settings. And this year, some will hopefully pass their intelligence and skill on to future generations of service and facility dogs, and we'll have more on that later. On top of this tangible support, these incredible dogs also crack the shell of isolation surrounding so many individuals with disabilities. With their loving, intelligent dogs, our partners can face challenges, solve problems, and navigate their world. They now have a four-legged teammate by their side, one who is always ready to help, who every day brings more independence, more freedom, more laughter, and more joy into their lives. Today, we are honoring 5 new St. Francis placements, and this is a unique graduation ceremony for us because not only are we celebrating new service and facility dog teams, but we're also celebrating the official launch of a new program and placement in our St. Francis family that will lay the foundation for future growth. We are excited to share their stories, to applaud their hard work, and celebrate their graduation. Before we present the graduates, our Executive Director, Cabell Ewell, would like to say a few words. Cabell?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. The teams you're about to meet have been over 2 years in the making. If you think back to where we were 2.5 years ago, when many of these dogs began training, life looked pretty different for most of us. In the spring of 2021, we were about 1 year on from the World Health Organization declaring COVID-19 pandemic a global emergency. We were still setting records for the number of cases. Social distancing was the name of the game. Seeing only foreheads and eyes when in conversation was commonplace. Obviously, the pandemic impacted all of us in many ways. For St. Francis, it was impossible to continue puppy classes, training sessions, and candidate classes in the ways that we were accustomed to. Our staff worked from home or in odd shifts to keep apart. Many veterinary offices closed unless it was an emergency. Many dog breeders took a pause in breeding puppies due to supply chain worries and a lack of quick access to medical care. For many of our partners, COVID-19 exposure was especially dangerous due to underlying conditions. All of this meant that we had to find new ways to fulfill our mission and keep the people we serve safe. Thanks to all of you, we were able to meet that challenge. With the support of our board of directors and key donors, we were able to construct our outdoor pavilion debt-free, where dogs you were about to meet had puppy classes, training sessions, and matching interviews. The men of our prison pup program stepped up, led their own classes, and helped each other raise their dogs when we were unable to go into the prison due to lockdowns. Our staff innovated new ways to operate, including, as you're about to see, building entirely new programs to keep our training pipeline open. Our candidates enthusiastically participated in Zoom classes and trainings, despite it being new to many of us. I know it's nice to think of those times as long past, but for us, this graduating class, which got their start right in the nitty-gritty of it, is truly a testament to the resiliency of our dogs, partners, programs, staff, volunteers, and supporters who stuck with us through it all. We could not be more thrilled or proud to be here on the other side with these teams, and with all we learned from the experience building us to an even brighter future together. Through a journey that challenged all of us, these dogs have found their forever people, families, and purpose. It's truly breathtaking. None of it could have happened without the more than 1,000 people who gave of themselves to enable us to produce these kind, gentle, smart, and healthy dogs. From puppy raisers, sitters, dog walkers, and professional trainers to donors, corporate partners, and grantors, we cannot do what we do without you. Because of you, we are able to provide these incredible animals along with training and lifetime support to our partners at no cost to them. It's an amazing privilege to be the stewards of your generosity, and I can't wait for you to meet the extraordinary people and the exceptional dogs that you allow us to serve. I will turn it over to John, who will present our graduates. John?
Thank you, Cabell. We're very excited now to present the 2023 St. Francis graduating class. Let's meet our teams. Team Radford Public Library and Oliver, dedicated to the Hittman Family Foundation.
Just being in the library, he adds so much more of a sense of welcoming. He's eager to greet people and to make new friends. It's a novel experience, really, for the patrons who come in because they're not necessarily expecting to see this gorgeous dog in a vest.
The story of Oliver and the Radford Public Library began years ago when Library Director Elizabeth Sensabaugh was first introduced to the mission and work of St. Francis Service Dogs, volunteering as one of our incredible puppy raisers. The experience made her realize just how much one of these exceptional dogs could serve and enhance the library community. After careful consideration by our expert team, it was decided this unique placement could touch the lives of so many in so many different ways.
I remember asking Cabell if she would consider placing a facility dog in a public library because that wasn't something that had been done before. And she considered it, and we talked about it, and the trainers gave ideas about things that a facility dog would do. And so it's a real gift and a treat that it all came together.
But for this partnership to work, we needed exactly the right dog to take on this special job. Luckily, this little guy was already on his own path to find his perfect partner. Oliver, raised in our prison pup program and trained by seasoned field trainer Nancy Cunningham, is that curious combination of silly and smart that just makes you smile when you meet him. Our team and Elizabeth picked up on it right away during the matching process.
I could see this level of goofiness that he had, this playfulness. He was very good at doing his tasks, but He also very much wanted to visit and befriend, and I could just see that he would do a really good job at the library.
Yes, good boy. Thank you.
And he has done just that. Since starting his new role, Oliver has been integrated into many of the library's programs, including encouraging young writers in an after-school writing club and breaking down barriers for teens by using his specialized task work to encourage interaction.
And being part of the everyday, he makes it very special here, and he increases these opportunities for socialization and connectivity between the patrons and between the staff and the patrons, and he does it so effortlessly.
Just recently, a little girl came into the library, meeting Oliver for the first time. Since then, she has asked to come back again and again just to practice reading to him.
She held a button for Oliver to bump with his nose, and that button was recorded to say, "Let's read." And so just the level of joy at her starting out, because she'd given him a command and he'd followed it. And then, they were there together, just sitting and reading and sharing the book. I've seen Oliver have such a positive impact on people just in the briefest of exchanges. And it's very rewarding to see.
Elizabeth credits Oliver's quick success with the library staff and patrons to the extensive training he received at St. Francis on his journey from puppy to partner.
In his training, from the time he was a puppy to now, he was exposed to so many different sights and sounds. And so that way, as a public library, we know whoever comes into the door, whether they're wearing a backpack or bulky clothes or a cap, or if they're in a wheelchair or a cane, or if they're a small child crawling, that Oliver has seen that before and he's comfortable with that. And that's really important. It's not something that just any dog could do and feel confident. He's eager to meet everyone. So he's this great equalizer in the library.
As this team's story begins, they'll continue to learn and grow together, finding even more ways for Oliver to impact the lives of the people who walk through the doors of the Radford Public Library. We can't wait for the next chapter.
The end result of having the right dog placed to do the right job is that's priceless.
Team Emily and Gertie, dedicated to Kroger.
It's almost undescribable of these dogs and how they fit in our lives.
For Kim, it's hard to remember what life was like before a St. Francis service dog joined their family. When her daughter Emily was just 6 years old, Kim came to St. Francis in the hopes a service dog would help Emily navigate the world around her. After a few years, Emily was matched with her first service dog, smart and spunky Angel, and the journey began.
Just the introduction of a service dog into our family, it was just the most wonderful fit.
Angel has been there every single step of the way, through Emily's childhood and her teenage years and into young adulthood, assisting Emily with the physical tasks of everyday life. But beyond that, the sheer presence of a service dog by her side changed the way people interacted with Emily.
It just makes Emily very visible instead of invisible. It's just kind of like having a constant, and I think that's very important.
As Angel and Emily grew up together, Angel started slowing down. Kim knew it was time to think about a new service dog for Emily so she would not lose that constant presence that had become such a vital part of her life. It needed to be a very special dog who could seamlessly take over the important work that Angel had started, allowing her to ease into the role of a cherished pet. Luckily, gentle Gertie, who never turns down a belly rub, was close to completing her advanced training with our field trainer, Jenny Cole. During their matching interview, it all clicked.
The match was perfect. She was exactly the type of dog that we needed. She just completes our family.
Her initial worries about how Emily would transition from Angel to her new partner Gertie were quickly put to rest when Kim saw how easily this deep and priceless bond formed. As Angel watches, Gertie has taken over as Emily's constant, going with her to doctor's appointments, assisting with daily tasks, and giving Emily a new confidence to communicate with those around her.
Gertie teaches Emily responsibility. Now that she's 18, Gertie feeds her, and she fills her water bowl. She brushes her. She walks her. One of the big benefits of having Gertie is Emily's communication is increased, and when we're out and about with her, people ask, can I pet your dog? And people ask, tell me about your dog. So, and Emily will talk for the most part, especially with Gertie. It's definitely opened her up to communicate to other people and answer questions.
And while Gertie faithfully serves Emily during the next phase of her life, it is clear that this team is ready to take on any challenges together with lots of love and lots of belly rubs.
Does Gertie love to sit in front of you and get belly rubs? Does she lay in front of you? I think you're an awesome belly rub giver. And you're a great hugger.
Baby.
You're a great snuggler. She serves the heart, I think, is her big talent. She that's my favorite thing. She just loves love, and it's just, it could be as simple as that.
Will you speak?
There you go. Tell a good girl. Say yes.
So good.
Yes.
Yes, baby.
Zuzu Petals, placed with the St. Francis Breeding Program, dedicated to the Arthur L. and Elaine V. Johnson Foundation, and Beatrice, placed with the St. Francis Breeding Program, dedicated to the Jack and Ann Glenn Charitable Foundation. Any day we welcome a new puppy into our St. Francis family is a day filled with pure joy. We know the incredible journey ahead and just how much that wriggly, silly, special animal will impact and change someone's life. When COVID shut the world down, we suddenly lost much of our access to the exceptionally bred puppies that are crucial to continuing our mission. We had to innovate.
We were fortunate that during that time, Gibson was bred just in time so that we would have a litter of puppies during the pandemic. Look at there.
To fill the overwhelming need, we drew on the collective expertise of our staff and the tireless support of our volunteers, selecting St. Francis Dog and Training Gibson to produce 3 litters over the last 3 years, putting precious puppies back into our program.
It's terribly rewarding. It's really hard to measure how important it is.
Now, 2 of our sweet Gibson's girls are charting new territory, finding their place and purpose as the first to officially join and launch our very own St. Francis Service Dogs breeding program.
Hopefully her daughters will produce puppies, and from each one of their litters, we'll look at their daughters and see what kind of puppies we can make for St. Francis for good service dogs.
She plays hard, she works hard, and she loves hard.
Zuzu Petals burst onto the scene 3 years ago and has been a force ever since. During her time in the puppy program, her puppy raiser, Thais, filled her days with adventures, training, and lots of love and attention. It was easy to see that smart and strong Zuzu had so much to give.
She's a very special dog. I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of St. Francis that saw the potential in her.
As Zuzu steps into her next big role, we know that all the love poured into her will serve her well. And as we wait for her first litter, She is in the best hands with her foster, Nancy, who knows just how much Zuzu will mean to the many people in need of a life-changing teammate.
Oh, that just touches my heart so much because keeping her healthy and happy and a good mindset, keep her mentally happy. It just makes that job more important, knowing the future lives those pups might influence and make a difference in.
The St. Francis breeding program will make a difference in so many ways. The exceptional quality of the dogs we raise and train is at the core of what we do, and our future litters will allow us to help the many deserving people waiting for a service dog of their own.
We will have access to better puppies. We'll at least have more control over the timing of our puppies.
We've got so many people on our wait list, and it's really wonderful to know that we're starting this program and that we're going to have a flow of puppies into the program because there is such a need. She came to me as a little ball of fur, and now look at her. She's gorgeous.
Beautiful Beatrice, along with 6 of her siblings, was born into our St. Francis family in 2021. She was puppy raised by St. Francis staff member Chris and has stolen all of our hearts with her sweet and sometimes sassy personality. She's the perfect pick to join her sister Zuzu as one of our St. Francis mama dogs.
Every day that I look at her, I think she's going to have some outstanding puppies. Like, if these puppies are, half of what she is, they're going to be awesome puppies.
Beatrice, who will never pass up a chance to chase a ball, embodies so many of the amazing qualities that make a St. Francis service dog so special. They are the things that our volunteer Tanya, who whelped Beatrice's litter, noticed from the very beginning.
It really makes everything come full circle with her. She was very special from the get-go. She was so cooperative. She was easygoing. She was just very, very willing to work.
All things that we hope her puppies will carry on for many years to come.
To see her having the opportunity to pass those traits along, hopefully, to the next generations of service dogs, it's more rewarding than I can put into words.
Team Brandon Oaks and Hank, dedicated to Marvin and Joy Smith. Hank is a dog that always seems to have a smile on his face and will almost certainly bring a smile to the face of any person who meets him. His journey is a special one, winding down a path filled with love and purpose, touching so many lives along the way, all of it leading to exactly where he needs to be now. Last year, we celebrated as Hank graduated with his partner Bruce. Hank was there by his side every day, serving faithfully, until Bruce unexpectedly passed away earlier this year. Bruce's family knew that Hank's job was not done, graciously returning him to St. Francis so Hank could enhance someone else's life just as he had done for Bruce.
He's just so friendly and so gentle. That was evident very quickly. The fact that he leans into you, sort of leans on your leg for more pets, that was something that I personally liked, but also knew would resonate very well with staff and residents here at Brandon Oaks.
It was Hank's signature lean, the one that gave Bruce comfort and strength, that Ben Burks of Brandon Oaks noticed immediately when he met Hank during the matching interview for their St. Francis facility dog. After our team made sure Hank was ready for a new partner, Brandon Oaks seemed like it could be the perfect fit for the next chapter.
It just brings energy and joy into the community. And I don't care how old you are, we all need a little bit of joy. So, and he certainly brings that.
The sprawling community provides various levels of care for residents, including assisted living, long-term care, and memory care. In the very short time since he's been there, Hank has already made a big impact on staff and residents alike.
Yeah, everyone just lights up whenever they see Hank or hear that he's going to be here today. So it really is nice to see the joy in people's faces whenever we knock on their door and say that Hank's here, especially for the ones that maybe don't get out very often or get many visitors. It's really nice to see a smile on their face.
Using his specialized training and grasp of high-level task work, Hank is able to assist residents with physical tasks and has been integrated into so many of the community's activities, encouraging interaction and independence.
We play bowling with him, cornhole, any fetching, or just taking him on walks with residents. That's a really nice way to get them out of their room and do some exercise.
The team at Brandon Oaks says they've already seen so many beautiful moments, giving them a glimpse into just how much Hank will ultimately benefit the people in their care.
I know there was another resident in memory care who loved her dog and had to give her dog up because of her changes in her condition. And she communicated and came out when Hank was around and just beamed. Those are powerful.
This partnership will continue to grow, with Hank continuing to touch the lives of the many people he meets in his new role as a St. Francis facility dog. We can't wait to see all that is ahead on that journey that brought him here.
It is a tremendous opportunity and honor for us to be able to work with him and to have him in our building, and we're just very grateful. Very grateful. Aren't we, Pup? Yeah.
Evening shadows make me blue when every day is through. How I long to be with you, my happiness. Every day I reminisce, dreaming of your tender kiss, always thinking how I miss my happiness. 1,000,000 years, it seems, have gone by since we dreamed our dreams. But I'll hold you again. There'll be no blue memories then. Whether skies are gray or blue, any place on earth will do, just as long as I'm with you, my happiness.
It's been our privilege to get to know these incredible people and to teach these wonderful dogs and then bring them together. So congratulations to all of our graduates. And now please give your attention to the Reverend Dr. Robert T. Copenhaver for the closing blessing.
Our Creator of all creatures, great and small, we celebrate that you have made all things and given them to us. We ask you to give your blessing now on these wonderful service dogs. We're thankful for those who've raised and trained them. They are such wonderful canines and will be such a help and benediction to their friends, their new friends, their partners. May they be a source of love and joy. Bless, protect, keep them as well as all of us who've contributed, helped, or are here to celebrate. Prosper the work of St. Francis Service Dogs. We praise you, our Creator. Amen.
Congratulations, graduates!
Congratulations, graduates. We are so happy for you.
Big congrats from field trainer Lisa and my dog Ava.
Oh, I'm too short to be a service dog. Darn.
Happy graduation from me and Hank.
Congratulations, graduates. I can't wait to see all the amazing things ahead for you on your next part of your journey with St. Francis.
Congratulations, Golden Cardi.
Congratulations.
Congratulations from me and Indy.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to the 2023 St. Francis Service Dog teams. The magic between the partner and their service dog is about to begin.
Congrats, graduates.
Happy graduation from some of your weekend puppy sitters.
Congratulations, graduates. Enjoy your journey.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, 2023 graduates. We're very proud of you. Way to go.
Congratulations, graduates. Yay!
So it's graduation time. Congratulations. Way to go.
Hi, I'm Jerry Barnes, and I'm one of the Friday Dog Walkers, and I just want to say congratulations to all of you on your graduation. I'm sure you will enjoy these dogs gratefully. Thank you.
Leo and I just want to say congratulations to all the graduates. Yay!
To all of our new graduates, I say congratulations. I know you're so looking forward to this partnership with your service dog.
Way to go, graduates!
Congratulations, graduates.
We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates.
Way to go, graduates.
Congratulations to our 2023 graduates. We're all so excited for you, and we can't wait to hear all about your adventures with your new best friend.